My name is Ruby Harlow. I am wanting to get on this YouTube channel of mine so that I can finally open up about all the dreams that I've had, that I kept them in a journal, and with everything going on now, I just feel it's probably a safer time for me to come out and tell my dreams, dream by dream. So I was looking through some things today, and I came across this old journal. This is where I was writing chapters about what each chapter of the Bible is about, like their little description. That was just for me. I never got to finish it. But then once you flip it in the middle side of the journal, then I was able to find my early writings of the dreams, and I wrote them down because they just felt so significant, so real, so strong. Emotions were real, and very scary. And the reason why I started writing all these here is also because I had just started my walk with God. Back in 2013, I started to attend this church, and they were very spiritually connected. So whatever was going on in that church is how I was able to receive the word, and I was starting to receive a lot of prophetic dreams, which I think I need to go ahead and start a series of all the dreams that I've had and see if anyone can relate with me, and hopefully no one thinks I'm crazy, which is the reason why I never wanted to go in public about the dreams that I had like this, because people were like, oh, you're crazy, you're doing too much, or like that's not gonna happen, or blah 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 blah, right? So now that we're in 2023, 2013, 10 years. Is that 10 years? I can't count. I think it is. Well, I think something big is happening in the world, and nothing is by coincidence when we're talking about God here. So the first dream that I had is kind of very scribble scrabble. The description is not that great. My writing is terrible. I think I just kind of wrote it down to where I remember, but it's not like perfect English, so I will probably have to pause a lot so I can kind of explain what the dream was about. So first dream I got was early 2013, which was probably around this time, like January, February, March, one of those months. And so the dream started off like this. I was at the top of an empty roof on a house. It was nighttime. There were soldiers, like bad guys, pretty much. They were in jets, and they were dropping bombs all over me. It was blurry, but I could see other people around or nearby that were trying to protect themselves. So like neighbors or just people nearby. And it all happened at the current address where I was living when I had this dream. It's as if you're at your house, and then you get a dream that night, and then the dream is about you being at that house, like that. So I'm no longer at this address anymore, but you know, we can move on. And then I was in charge of a cannon somehow we had a Canon. Like my battery said it's turning off, so I need to go ahead and finish up this. This is a short one. So then I was like in charge of the Canon, and I was it had a laser beam. So this is like one of those like super high tech Canons that they have in the future. I don't know if they have them now, but it was one of those. And my job on that Canon was to target the jet planes and shoot them down without them noticing that I was doing that. Because the beam obviously can be seen, and then they'll track you where you're located. So yes, so there were so if anyone was trying to shoot them down, there would be one of the soldiers to shoot you down. So it was just not a good war zone, and I've never been in war, so I don't know how that works, and I know that's scary. So yes, I was scared. I was scared. I didn't want to die. Therefore, I got the courage and I said, I'm gonna be sneaky about this, and I'm going to aim the laser beam at one of the jets without them noticing me or their friends who were up in the air. And that's how I was able to shoot one down, or a few. I don't know how many I did. So as I tried to aim again at another jet passing by without his friends noticing, I did shoot, but then I woke up. This was the first dream that I ever had. Very simple, short, but very, very scary. I mean, it felt like I was in war. And I was trying to fight for my life. I'm sure trying to protect my family, trying to, get through with it without dying. So I don't know what that means, but compared to the things that are going on now with possible wars and World War III or other things with like China, trying to bring those balloons and trying to start problems, or other countries. I don't know. But this is the first dream that I got in 2013. And that was just like a taste of the rest of the dreams that are about to take place. That I started having like a few months later. So I hope that you guys can stick with me and hear the other dreams that I will talk about. And if anyone has gone through something like that, I would love to connect with you and kind of talk, and maybe we could do like a dual video where we can talk about dreams and see how that correlates to some of the things that are going on now. And I know y'all keep looking at my hair. It's kind of like dodo right now, but I'm a mom now. I used to be single 2013. I was like out of high school, but now of course I'm a mom and married, and this is just life sometimes. But thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you stick around for the next ones. So God bless you, and subscribe.